Recording is on.
Oh, so you're her little sister. You're her little sister, correct?
Yeah, they're 16 years apart from us.
Christ. Okay. I'm like, well, what about her? What about her? And she was like, she's my little sister. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay. Wait, were her parents on again, off again? Were her parents on again, off again? Or did they have a lot of fights on again, off again? Because she's talking about she's raising herself. She's talking about how she's like the main oldest one. She's raising herself, like they're on again, off again. She's trying to figure out everything on her own.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, they divorced before I was born, so I know that they don't have a very good relationship, the parents, but...
Okay. Oh, okay. Did they think, or I mean, obviously this is past, but did they think there was foul play involved, but there was not?
They didn't like the family that she married into at all. At all.
Because she talks about, she's like, they suspected there was foul play, but there's not. Like, oh, okay, hang on. Were they about to have a son?
They did.
Cool. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, I'm like, I feel the son. Was he very new at that point, like less than 2 years?
Yes.
Cool. Perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. She says, my death was because of shitty life choices. I said, oh, okay, cool. Excellent. Hang on. Well, that's very straightforward. Sorry. It's not like you see on the movies or you see on like the TV shows where it's like, they loved you. It's amazing. Like, there's so much more raw than that. You don't see that.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still the I love you part, but there's so much more rawness, but that doesn't sell on TV. Hang on. She's talking about you. She's talking about how were you very goody two shoes? Were you very just stuck in like your books and your ways and what you had to do? Because she's talking about that. She's talking about, oh, she was this. Oh, she was this. It's almost like an older sister, like messing with a younger one. Like, you're so in your books. You're so this. You're so that.
Yeah.
Like, what's crazy to her was not crazy to me. I'm like, oh, okay. Hang on. Did they find her dead in their house?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. Because she's talking about the family then. Sorry. Normally I tell you how this goes. It's like we talk about who we are, where it is, blah, blah, blah. But gradually we get into deeper details. We're already in the deeper details, so welcome in. Hang on. She said, fuck. I didn't even like him, but I loved him though.
So true.
She said, fuck. I didn't even like him, but I loved him though.
She had a boyfriend that she was so in love with, and she left him for him.
Is that really?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Fuck. Well, I've never heard fuck so in like hardcore. Hang on. She says, I never thought it would be it. That would be Matt. That would be the end of my story. That would be it. Bum. She's like, I had stuff to do. I had people to see. I had things to go. I had all this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hang on. So I'm asking about her picture. Obviously, it's high school graduation. And she tells me, she's like, oh, I looked a lot worse. Because she's talking about how she looks here. And she's talking about how there's like lines under her eyes and stuff like that. How she looks a lot worse from that picture. Hang on. She's talking about at that point. She's like, I was good, but I was bad, but I wasn't that good. I'm like, oh, okay. I've led this like kind of like crazy life. Hang on. Under the radar though, but through people. Hang on real quick. Okay, so she's buried, correct?
She's cremated.
No. But do we have her in a spot where everybody can go see her? They're talking about everybody coming to see her. Everybody.
Yes.
Go see her. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, you're living with mom? You're living with mom?
I was living with my mom and dad. I just moved out.
Just moved out. Okay.
Yeah.
So she's talking about tell mom I'm sorry. Tell mom I'm sorry. Tell mom I'm sorry. Hang on. Hang on. Are you dating somebody right now? You are.
Yes, I'm living with them, with him.
This is not my opinion.
Oh no.
This is her opinion. I think he is good for you, but she is talking about how he's too much of a pussy and how he just goes with it. And for you in your relationship, this is from her. This is where I say their opinion differs from mine. This differs from every spirit. And it feels good for you right now. Okay. Hang on.
That's so funny.
Sorry.
No, it sounds like her. That's so funny.
This is what happens. Hang on. She's like, she's too much of a pussy for you. You know that, right? And I'm like, oh my God, I can't say it like that. Can you please stop? Hang on. Got him in the palm of your hand. Like, this is another thing she's doing. She's like, do you see this? Do you see this? I'm like, oh my God, stop. Please don't put that in my head. Hang on. Hold on. She doesn't know she wants to marry him, though. I think they're going to live together for a while. Okay, you don't know that yet? Okay. Sorry, this is all part of it. She's like, she doesn't know she wants to marry him. She thinks it's like in a joking sense. I'm like,
yeah.
Oh, cool, bro. Cool story. Hang on. Hang on. They don't talk to him anymore. He's gone. So her boyfriend is gone. Hang on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're like, she didn't talk to him anymore. Yeah. What he took from her. So did she pass in his presence?
Yeah, we believe so.
Okay, she's talking about how mom blames what he took from her, what he took from like mom's thing, like what he took from her. And so that's why I'm like, he passed and hang on real quick. They didn't do enough for her. They're talking about, did she OD or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Because they're talking about like not getting help quick enough, or not recognizing it quick enough, or not this quick enough. You could have you could totally tell. You could have totally just sorry from what I'm seeing. But he was fucked up too. When both are fucked up, it can't go. If he was sober and she was not, you could tell. But because of him being fucked up as well and not giving a shit and like the normal thing that they do, it just didn't. My heart failed and they couldn't get me back. They tried though. Okay, so she was already dead by the time they came and they couldn't get her back. Okay, that's the thing. Hang on. Were you 5 or 6 at this point? How old are you?
I was like 8.
Really? Okay. Sorry, I see your height. I'm like, I don't go on age. Okay. Hang on. Sorry, I lost my thing. Okay. They're talking about when they tell you, you don't really know anything about it. It's kind of like, oh, okay. Okay, Barney's not coming on today. Okay, cool. I guess we'll be
Yeah, I really had no idea what was going on. They tried to hide it from me for a while, and
yeah, it's just like it doesn't even phase you. Hang on. Mm-hmm. She says, I was good, but you wouldn't want to be raised by me. She's talking about you. You wouldn't want to be, you would be a completely different person. Everything she had into us. Okay, does she have a sibling that's close to her in age, very close to her?
Yeah, I have an older brother who's older than her.
Okay, cool. Because she's talking about mom putting everything in for both of us. Both of us. So it's not you. She's talking about for both of them. Hang on. Tell your mom, I don't even know if you could probably show her this recording too. Tell your mom she's sorry for being a fuck up. Literally what it says. Okay? Hang on. And curse words are not so much the word, it's the feeling that comes behind it. Like there's nothing more strong that I can say to make that feeling happen. Okay?
Okay.
Hang on. What have been like? What have been like? Are you protecting me? What you've been here? Yes, she is for you. What we've been like? Are you protecting me? Yes, you are. She is for you. It's the same thing. Hang on. Do you want to get a stupid dog?
A stupid dog?
Did you get a dog or are you wanting to get a dog?
We got her dog when she passed.
Okay, perfect. Because she's talking about you got this stupid dog. Like, I know that's her dog, but she's saying the stupid. I'm like, stupid dog.
Yeah.
Okay, here's with Coca-Cola, right? Mm. Hang on. Oh, wow. Did the dog pass?
He's very, very old. We think soon.
Okay. She's talking about he's going to be with me. He's with me. He's going to be with me. He's going
Yeah.
to be. Okay. Cool. Hang on. When he's not able to walk as well, which is like around now, can you put him down?
Should we put him down? Yeah, okay. Yeah, he has a hard time breathing.
It's hard. She's talking about him trying to get up from the floor. And it's like from laying down, it's like
And he's not.
Struggling.
Okay.
So if you, I know y'all are wanting to go until it leads all the way out, but with her, she's talking about I'll be there, and it's not a bad thing for you guys to do. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Hang on. So keep that in mind. Hang on. Wait, has your dad grown attachment to that dog?
No.
Okay.
My mom has, though.
Okay. Does he poop and pee all over the house at this point?
Now he does.
He does. Okay. He poops and pees all over the house now, and I'm like,
it drives my dad crazy. I don't know if that has something to do with it.
Okay. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I've never heard that. Usually they say shit and piss. I'm like, oh, well, that's very kosher from what you were saying before. Hang on. Okay, your parents still live in the same house for which she lived in?
No, we've moved across the state from.
Why is she saying that they still have her stuff? Do they still have her stuff?
We have some of her things.
Nothing crazy, not like furniture or anything like that.
No.
Hang on. Albums. So they have her albums. Okay. Hang on. I don't know if you can ask about that. Just put on that. Hang on. I know you don't know this. Was she pregnant when she passed?
I don't know.
Okay, that's why I'm like, I know. Because there's like a hint of light that goes with her, which usually means we have like the beginning of being a pregnancy, or like right at the beginning. Oh my God. Sorry, I'm just gonna leave that there. I don't know if you can ask your mom, and that's fine, but I don't know. I don't know if she'd be the person. She kept everything very quiet, very silent from everybody for a very long time.
Yeah, she really did.
Yeah. Interesting. You've always really kept up with her throughout your entire life. Your entire life.
Yeah.
It's like almost like she's talking about like in high school. I don't think this is an actual thing. This is just her showing me. But it's like you wanted to name things after her. You thought about her and like, oh, this is where this should be. Or this is how you are not. How do you say this in the best way possible? She she is nothing like you and your siblings that are alive right now. She was almost like a wild card. Okay. She was kind of like free to do what she wanted, pushed away, did all this bullshit. Obviously, we know what happened. But she's talking about y'all being very like knitted tight to the cord. So like y'all are very, very tight to what is acceptable. And she's way out here. I think if she would have been around, especially when you were younger, more, you would be a lot different because she would have invited you over. You would have gone there more. You would have been able to see all these different things. You would be a completely different person. So, for the fact that she passed and where you're at, it's not a good thing, but it's what was meant to happen. Hang on. Hold on. They wouldn't charge him. They couldn't find him for anything. So, they couldn't find him for anything?
When she passed,
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they didn't tell us that she was dead until late that day. She had passed in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Hang on. Hang on. Why is that guy's family so ghetto? What is going on with that?
They were some of the craziest people.
Like, they don't even give a fuck, dude.
No.
Hang on. It's like they would vacuum. I know this is not what happened, but she's talking about like they're the people that would vacuum around the body and just be like, okay, it's Saturday, we have to vacuum. You know, like this just normal everyday. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, so this was at his mother's house.
Yeah, they lived with his parents.
Okay, cool. Because they're talking about the mother. The mother always just like overlooking everything. Hang on.
Oh my god, yeah.
Hang on. It's okay. It's okay. Hang on. Small town at that point. Was it a small town at that point where y'all were at?
Where we lived or her?
Well, she was at small town at that point.
Yeah, it was kind of a rural part of the city.
Okay, cool. Hang on real quick. Hang on. At the hospital at that point, she didn't see me until the actual funeral. So you didn't see her until the actual funeral thing, correct? Okay.
Right.
Yeah, she's talking about who saw her where they saw her, what happened. Hang on. Are there 3 siblings now total, including you?
Just 2. Just me and my brother.
That's her. Not 3. Okay. Hang on. Hang on. She's going back to your boyfriend. Hang on. She's going back to your boyfriend now. Hang on. Have you all been dating for like a year and 2 months, or how long have you all been together now?
About almost 3 now, almost 3 years.
Okay. She's talking about that long term. Hold on. Was he? Was he going to go in the military at one point?
My boyfriend,
Uh-huh.
he wanted to go into the Air Force. Had been thinking about it.
Did he end up doing technology?
Music production.
Okay, cool. Okay. Sorry, I see all like these different keys and these different buttons being pushed, and I'm like, is this technology? Okay. Okay. Hang on. Hang on. She's talking about don't be the person that just steps aside and waits for him. Do what you want to do. Don't be the person that just steps aside and waits for him. Do what you want to do, too. Not saying we have to push him away, but just saying don't let all of his dreams kill yours. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Do you have her necklace?
I don't know. Mom does. Can you ask Mom? Yeah.
Okay.
I can ask her.
Okay. It's like close. It's like very close. It's not like what you have on the drop or like even like what I have on.
Like a choker.
Almost kind of like that, but like right here at the base, not up here on top. Hang on. Are y'all planning on moving out next year?
We were thinking about it.
Okay. Okay. Come on. Can you get into physician's assistant at one point? Can you do that?
I wanted to, sort of.
You did so. Okay. I mean, I don't want you to be in surgery. Like, I just want you to be literally either helping old people or kids. Like, that's what I want you to be. Hang on. Hang on. What are you doing now?
I'm an esthetician now.
Perfect. Okay. 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 Right there. Still in that little, like, general helping field with physical. Hang on. Hang on. Did they keep part of her hair?
I have no clue. Maybe. I don't know.
Can you ask? I don't know. Can you ask?
Yeah.
Like, email me and let me know. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. Okay. Hang on. Hang on. Okay. You've had a pretty static life. It's been pretty good. Hang on. Who's talking about I loved you? I've been watching you. I've loved you. I've been watching you. I've loved you. I've been watching you. Heart. You always have a very heavy heart for other things and other people, like animals and all that bullshit. It's like you cry, and it's okay. Like that's perfectly fine. You get very sentimental very quickly.
Yes.
If somebody was going to get engaged to you, you would totally bawl the entire time. You'd be like, "Oh my god, oh my god, what?" You know.
Yeah, that's me.
That's what she's talking about. Hang on. She's talking about you're so much softer than her. You're very straight, but you're so much softer than her. She's talking about you kind of find your way, and this is her too. You kind of find your way in with the guys when you're there and you're enjoying it. She tried to find her way in to be like a tougher person because she felt like she was weak, but like you kind of embrace it. But she tried to find her way into being a tougher person, and that resulted in drugs, which it resulted in. Obviously, we know exactly what happened.
Right.
But it's not being okay with who we are, and like you use your femininity to build and expand and move forward. She was using her femininity in more of a sexual way and sort of a sexual deviant way to like get drugs that feel this way, kind of like put it all. So it's a very different sense. Hang on. She says, I love you. I love you. We're nothing alike. In the best way possible. So I don't want you to think that that's a bad thing. Okay? I don't want you to think that that's a bad thing. Hang on. Hang on. So if you can take 5 or 10 minutes right now in all this craziness, if you can take 5 or 10 minutes to yourself, I tell this to all my clients, have a good cry. Okay? I want you to breathe. If you have a weird dream about them tonight or tomorrow night, no, that's a normal thing. It's just what happens. If you feel any weird vibes, if you feel more sad than normal tonight and tomorrow, that's a normal thing as well. That just kind of happens. And if you have any questions or anything, please email me and let me know.
Okay.
Because you're okay. But I need you to take 5 minutes to yourself too. Okay?
I will.
Okay. Let me know. I love you, Jessica. I think you're wonderful.
I love you too.
Your sister loves you, but she's not sad pity love. She's just there and full personality. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay? But tell her you love her too and tell her thank you because it's a lot for her to do this. Okay?
Yeah, I will. I just wanted to thank you. My best friend in the entire world referred me to you. She's met with you twice. She was the girl with Tommy in the cage. Olivia?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So it worked out. It worked out. Well, tell her thank you. Tell her thank you. Yeah. This is what I'm going to be doing this for forever until I die. So, yeah, just your sister is a very sassy bitch, and I really, really love her. Okay?
Okay.
But tell her thank you. Okay?
I will. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay?
Bye.
Bye, baby.